Hi guys, this is Cheryl with Architect Destiny. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in today for another video. As you can see, I've got my Wonderland 222 inside this cute Hobonichi cousin cover. I don't know, I just keep gravitating back toward this cover. It's probably, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years old, but it just seems to have so much capacity compared to some of my other covers to like put other things in here and to accommodate my chunky A5 all-in-one. So I just decided that I would, put my planner back in here and carry some other things along with me on the go that I was typically just leaving at home. One thing that's chunking this up is this little sticker folder that has a bunch of stickers that I use almost on a weekly basis, some of them definitely on a weekly basis, and just, I guess I should say, some of my most used stickers. And I have been just kind of leaving this in my planner tote, and if I was out on the go or something and I wrote something down and want to use a sticker, I would just wait till I got home and, grab a sticker. But I thought, it'll be fun to just have these with me all the time because I really do use them like weekly, like some of them more often than that. So yeah, I thought that was fun to have these in here now. So that's a new addition to my planner. And basically what I'm going to do today is a flip of my June pages. So I just kind of wanted to show you what was new and also just go through my June pages with you. So let's go ahead and flip on over there. This is the month of June in my planner, and I really like this. Teal is one of my, or turquoise is one of my favorite colors. I think this is teal. I guess teal is the more greenish blue color and turquoise is the more bluish green color. But anyway, I think this is teal or turquoise, but I really like this color, and it was almost a perfect match for my Zig Clean Color Dot. And so I just had some fun with this kind of minimal deco, but still summery and cute and colorful. So these stars, I think I found at Walmart, and there were several colors, the turquoise, and I think it's green and red and, blue and some other colors. But yeah, I just thought this would look really cute along with the summer days, and a couple more quote stickers from the Happy Planner Gold Star Quotes book, along with this relaxed sticker. I think that came from the quotes book as well. And this lemon slice. But yeah, I just really like the way this came together. It's simple, but it's still super cute and summery. I did a little bit of damage to my goals for the month. I checked a couple of things off, and marked a couple things off that are no longer relevant, and a couple things I didn't do. So I guess I'm 33% for the month. So yeah, as you can see down here, this last week of the month, we had quite a few things canceled and rescheduled and had all that stuff going on. But yeah, it was a good month. Not too super busy, which I like. I had actually 2 weekends where there wasn't a whole lot going on, and I always love that. So yeah, that is my monthly. Then go directly into the weeks, and this is actually more the last week of June, of May than it is June. June 1st was here, but I'm not sure if I showed these pages in my May flip, so I probably did. But yeah, I was using yellow for the month of May, or this gold color. And I think the spray is really cute with all the washies that I used. And yeah, I don't think there's anything unusual here. This was like maybe my, I don't know, second full week of work. Yeah, I think this is my second full week of my new job. So there was lots of work-related stuff going on here. But yeah, that is the last week of May, the 1st of June, and this is the first full week of June, and turquoise is the color of the month. So you will be seeing that in all of the weekly spreads. And yeah, nothing unusual going on here. I'm still enjoying using my stencils, which I keep. Well, this is my weather stencil. I did not bring my stencils in here with me, but I've been enjoying using the stencils in my Zig Clean Color Dot of the month to kind of carry through the color scheme for the weeklies. And it was a super busy day here, but I should give myself a happy face for this day because I did a lot. Looks like I got a lot done that day. And so I try to make sure I celebrate myself when I am productive. So I'm going to give myself a happy face for this day. Yeah, so that's the first full week. I cooked a pancake breakfast at home after church this day. I love these pancake stickers. They're so cute. So I marked it with that. Lots of doctor appointments and stuff at the first part of June, but all is well, I'm happy to say. Take a sip of water. Okay. MRI here, but like I said, everything is cool. Just had to check on some things that came up with my physical, but thank God, all is well. Second full week. And I'm not minding the white space at all. So I did not do so well with exercise this first week, but I did pretty good the second week and gave myself a happy face. So Father's Day, went to Shake Shake Seafood. It's one of those places that has like the boils in a bag that has all the seasonings and the sauce and everything in the bag, along with corn or potatoes or eggs or whatever. And you can get like crab legs or shrimp or lobster or, you know, different types of seafood, along with kielbasa sausages and different things all in a bag. And it's like so yummy. And I always get like the seasoning that has like everything in it. It's spicy, has a little bit of sweet, it has a little bit of everything in it. And then the butter and garlic, oh gosh, it's so good. Like if I have leftover sauce, and I almost always do, I will bring it home and put it on other meats, like on burgers or chicken or pork chops or whatever. So yeah, we had a nice little lunch date for Father's Day, and we went to Shake Shake Seafood. And it was delicious. I marked here that my Commanders won the UFL championship on the 14th. And it wasn't Commanders. I wrote the wrong thing. It's Defenders. Ooh, I need to fix that. I go for the Washington, D.C. teams because I was born in Washington and lived the first 6 years of my life there. That's the only connection I have to it because I've not spent a significant amount of time there since. But, you know, it's just a nice little connection point, as that's where I was born. And so I cheer for the Washington teams. Like the Commanders is my NFL team and the Defenders are my UFL team. So I can't believe I didn't notice that before. Anyway, so yeah, my Defenders won the UFL championship. Good day, good week with workouts. I'm enjoying marking what I'm watching on TV because I've been binging a lot of series. And I like to just keep up with it here as well as in my series tracker in the back. So it's always, that's just a fun thing to do. Next week, more medical stuff. I had my mammogram this week. And all is well with that too. I'm so thankful to God that, you know, I'm a healthy person overall. It's just such a blessing. And the older I get, the more and more I appreciate that. This washi is so cute. It's like tickets. It's, you know, the print on it looks like tickets of different varieties. And I believe I got this washi tape from Stationery Pal, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm almost positive I did. And I really like that. I use that as my header background for my work stickers for this week. And I have this perfect brown weekend sticker that matched kind of the neutral scheme of the washi. And this turquoise kind of pulled in the turquoise for my marker. And I thought this week turned out really cute. I really liked it. Not a lot of busyness, I guess, meeting-wise and event-wise going on here. I don't typically write work to-dos in my planner. I keep track of those by other means. But I do write, you know, meetings and Zoom calls and even personal appointments and stuff I will write in this work hour area. So yeah, planner meetup this day, and we had a new person join us, so that was fun. Not a good workout week here. I don't know, I guess I just didn't have the workout mojo, but I am happy to say that this month of July, I have been killing it. I've been doing really well. Exercising 4 to 5 times a week, and I feel so much better. It really is good not only for my physical health, but I find that it's good for my mental health. Just to get outside. I like to walk. I usually walk 30 to 40 minutes and then do stretching and stuff. And that's kind of my workout right now because I'm just in a place where it's like, as long as I move my body, I'm happy with that. And I love to walk. I really do. So for me, that's working very well right now in this season. And so July has been a really good month for that. And I think I've been doing it long enough, consistently enough that it's kind of now like a habit. Like it feels weird if I don't do it, which is where I was trying to get to. So yeah, but June, not so much. Yeah, so this is the last full week of June. And I did okay. I walked 3 times. I didn't walk 4 times or more. So I did not get a happy face. But yeah, this was the weekend I went to spend with my mom. So that was nice. I try to go spend the weekend with her once a month. And yeah. Let's see, I didn't do very well this month with my running task list either. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't mark a lot of things off there. I need to kind of assess whether these things are still important or not, or put on a someday maybe list or whatever is appropriate. Because I noticed there are a lot of things that are getting carried over from week to week in the month of June. So, yeah, I need to make some decisions there. Yeah, and then this is my June review, and I don't typically show this because it's personal reflections about the 5, major areas of my life: work, family, and not necessarily in this order. It just happened to be how I wrote them. Work, family, health and wellness, social, and spiritual. So I never show this, but I did just want to show that this is something that I do every month. I do kind of like go through my dailies and look at my my daily reflections, and I look at my weekly calendar and see, or my monthly calendar, and see what major things happened. And from that, I just like to have a little synopsis of the month, like the month in review. And then I also encapsulate what I was watching, what I was reading, what I was listening to, if it was anything special like music or podcast or whatever, and then any big wins for the month. And here I just was very happy about getting such great feedback from my team on how I'm doing, because at this point I'm like really like a month and a half almost in, and you know, they're just kind of really praising me for how well I'm doing and how quickly I'm catching on and how much time I'm saving them, how much time I'm giving back to them to do other things. And that always feels good when you get that kind of feedback from your team. So that is the month of June, from the monthly to the weeklies to the month in review. And then I will flip over to my dailies and just kind of flip through these. And at this point, I'm still doing 2 days per page. But when I get to July, you will see that I switched that to 3 days per page, and I stopped tracking some of these things that I was tracking on the dailies and the weeklies. And I feel so much better about that. I should probably wait till July to talk about that, since that's when I made the change. But yeah, I've been feeling like putting tasks and my scheduled events and meetings and stuff on the dailies and the weeklies was redundant. And I was really not feeling having to check things off in 2 places. So I'm really excited that from July on through the end of the year, my schedule and my task will only be on my weeklies, and the dailies I will be tracking the weather and my meals and my reflection and my hydration. And so I'm feeling better about that. And one of my subscribers actually recommended that to me a few weeks ago, because I was mentioning how I was feeling about duplicating my efforts between the weeklies and the dailies. And so she's like, why don't you just track something different on the dailies? I'm like, and, it was kind of like dual purpose too, because I realized that I was not going to have enough pages for the whole year if I continued to do 2 pages per day, because I started out with, 1 page per day. And someone pointed that out to me, like, are you going to have enough pages? And I was thinking, yeah, I think so. And then I realized that I had miscounted and I was not going to have enough. So I switched to 2 days per page. And at the end of June or mid-June, I kind of took an assessment and was like, am I going to have enough pages? Like, no, I'm not. So for the last half of the year, I will be doing 3 days per page, and you'll see that when I do my July flip. And that is going to work. I will have enough space to do dailies for the rest of the year, so that's good. But here I'm still doing the 2 days per page with all the things. And like I mentioned before, each week I do a different color mild liner to just kind of separate the weeks visually. And I'll just flip through. And I'm still kind of giving myself a happy face if I do the majority of my tasks that I set for myself for the day. Unless it's like a teeny little list like this, I don't really, I don't know, I guess I could, but if I have like a really long list with a lot of things to do and I do almost all of them, I try to remember to give myself a happy face. So, yeah. And like I mentioned before, this hydration tracking is really working well for me. I have this 20-ounce cup that I drink out of. And so every dot represents 20 ounces. And I'm trying to get 100 to 120 ounces of water a day, which would be 5 or 6 dots. And so this has really been helping me stay on track with my water. I've been so much more hydrated since I started doing this. So I will definitely continue to do it. And I can tell a difference in the way I feel and how much I snack because I drink more water. I don't snack as much. And also my skin, I can tell my skin just looks more, I don't know, vibrant and plump and all that. So I highly recommend drink lots of water. I've never been a water drinker. I drink coffee most of the time, but I have flipped the switch on that. I truly can say I drink more water than coffee now. I typically keep the coffee to like 1.5 of these now instead of 2 or 3. This is a Yeti cup. I keep the coffee to like 1.5 of those per day instead of 2 or 3. And then the rest of the day I drink coffee. And I actually start drinking, water. And I actually start drinking water first thing in the morning when I wake up. I have my water cup beside my bed because I like to, if I need a sip during the night because my mouth gets dry or something, I like to have some water there. So I'll drink whatever water is left in my cup as soon as I wake up in the morning before I have anything else. So I really drink water all day long, starting first thing in the morning. And that's just been really good for me. Oh, I should have put a happy face right there. Let's do it. Yeah, there we go. Did I do major stuff here? I did. Let's do that. All right. Just flipping through. It's not really major stuff, but I will, if I can find a cute one. I think I used all the cute ones. Let's see. I'll put this one here. And if I miss a day of reflection, that doesn't bother me that much. It doesn't bother me at all. If I can remember the next day what I felt like and what went on this day, then, you know, in the morning I might write a couple of sentences. But if it gets to be afternoon, evening, and I still haven't done the reflection for the previous day, I'm just not going to do it probably, because I probably won't really remember too much about how I was feeling. So. And this cute little washi tape, and this is washi tape, you have to cut it. This is from Stationery Pal as well. So this was fun to use for this week. I love the colors, I love the patterns and the different fonts, and it's just cute. So it was nice to pull that out and use it this week. And this is the last couple days of June. So yeah, that is my dailies and weeklies, month in review, and monthly for June. Let me stick this back here. What I keep back here, I guess I could talk about this a little bit. What I keep back here is my weather icon stencil that I use on my dailies, as well as my happy face stickers and a couple of note pages in case I just need to pull out a piece of paper and write something down, and just some personal documents that I like to keep in my planner that I need to either use or refer to on a regular basis or don't want to forget about. Then I have this Jupintecho zipper pocket that just kind of slides into the back. It has this fly leaf here that you can just pop into the back cover, and it has the zipper. I have two $2 bills. One was given to me by my mom, and one was given to me by one of her friends for Christmas. And so I keep my $2 bills in there, and I also put my receipts in here that I scan into my Fetch app. And then at the end of the week, on Sunday, usually, when I am planning for the next week, that's when I pull my receipts out and scan them in. And then I have these 3 kind of business card pockets, and I have some post-it page flags and a Starbucks gift card that I like because it's pretty. Obviously, somebody gave me a gift card for my birthday. And then the Dunkin' Donuts gift card as well. And then in this pocket, I just keep stamps and address labels, and I've kind of covered up my address on this one. But that's what I keep in this pocket. And then I keep coupons in this pocket, as you can see from the page tab. And then I just have a variety of sticky notes back here in the back. And pen test page. And I think that's it. And I won't go through all of the sections in the back that I have marked logs. If I can get to the front of it. Logs. Because there's a lot of personal stuff here, like financial tracking and just different things. So I just won't flip through it this time. Maybe in my year-end flip, I'll flip through it maybe. We'll see. And just cover up the stuff that I don't want to show. But for today, I don't think I'll flip through that. So yeah, that's it for me for the June flip. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that so very much, and it helps my channel. And if you enjoy my content and you're not subscribed, then please think about subscribing. Don't think about it, do it. It's so easy. Just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that when I upload new videos, you'll be one of the first to know. Thanks for spending some time with me today, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.